Hello everyone, welcome to my GMB News channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A former contestant on The Chase has provided inside information on ITV's protocol during a rare mishap. The Chase has been a staple part of British daytime TV since its debut in 2009. With Bradley Walsh at the helm, contestants take on the chasers in hopes of winning a whopping cash prize. Through different rounds, the players must answer general knowledge questions against the professional players who attempt to prevent them from winning an equal share of the prize. However, during the show, there is the rare occasion when Bradley confirms the correct answer as incorrect, stirring unfiltered backlash from viewers. Despite the errors that make it to screens, it has been revealed that players are allowed to ask for the answers to be verified during filming. A former contestant opened up about their time on The Chase and shared insider information about the differences from filming to transmission. The player shared, "They didn't stop in my episode, but it was made clear there was an independent adjudicator. And if you want to challenge an incorrect answer, you can do so at any time and they'll look into it." They added, "The start is filmed out of sequence, you do the whole 'my name is.' But before Brad turns up, then he comes in and does the into bits in isolation. Rest of it pretty much runs as you see it, including breaks for advert." During an episode last year, controversy struck after fans believed one player had an answer unjustly discredited, causing an uproar amongst the online community. In a tense moment, 20-year-old Max was deep into his cash builder round when Bradley quizzed, "LeBron James is one of the so-called playmakers for what console brand?" Max snapped back with PS4. Only to be taken aback as his answer was rejected as they were looking for PlayStation. As PS4 stands for PlayStation 4, crafted by tech giant Sony, fans were bewildered by the decision. The Chase had always been a thrilling experience for viewers and contestants alike, with the promise of a life-changing cash prize driving participants to bring their best general knowledge to the table. But what many people didn't know was the rigorous protocol that existed behind the scenes, particularly when mistakes occurred during filming. For Simon Carter, a former contestant on the popular ITV game show, his journey on The Chase had been both exhilarating and eye-opening. Like many, he had grown up watching Bradley Walsh banter with hopeful players while they squared off against the formidable chasers. When he was finally selected to appear on the show, he had high hopes of making it to the final chase. What he didn't expect, however, was to gain first-hand knowledge of the lesser-known aspects of the show's production. "I was just happy to be there," Simon recalled in an interview years later. "It's one of those experiences that you always think about doing but never expect to actually happen." The day of the filming was nerve-wracking, but Simon quickly realized that there was a lot more happening behind the scenes than what audiences typically saw. Contestants were briefed extensively before the cameras rolled, ensuring they understood the rules and the nature of the game. Most importantly, Simon learned about the presence of an independent adjudicator, a detail that would later prove to be crucial. "They made it very clear that if we ever felt an answer was incorrectly marked, we could challenge it," Simon explained. There was a system in place to ensure fairness. While Simon's episode ran smoothly, he had later learned that others had not been so fortunate. One particular instance that caught public attention involved a young contestant named Max. The 20-year-old had been progressing steadily through his cash builder round when he was asked, "LeBron James is one of the so-called playmakers for what console brand?" Max, thinking quickly, had answered PS4. It seemed like a reasonable response. After all, PlayStation 4 was a well-known gaming console. However, Bradley Walsh promptly declared his answer incorrect, stating that they had been looking for PlayStation. As the moment aired, fans erupted in disbelief. Social media buzzed with criticism, arguing that Max's response was technically accurate. After all, PS4 was an abbreviation of PlayStation 4, a product of Sony's PlayStation brand. The outcry was loud enough to force ITV to address the issue, though they ultimately stood by their original ruling. However, insiders knew that this situation could have played out differently if Max had challenged it during filming. Simon weighed in on the controversy, stating, "It's a tricky situation. If Max had known about the adjudicator's role, he could have pushed for a review. But in the heat of the moment, a lot of contestants don't think about challenging the decision. You're just so focused on the next question." While The Chase is known for its fast pace and high stakes, the role of the independent adjudicator remains a key aspect of ensuring fair play. Contestants are given the right to question any decision they believe to be incorrect. But in the adrenaline-fueled atmosphere of the show, few ever exercise that right. Simon's time on the show had been a whirlwind, and though he ultimately didn't walk away with a huge sum of money, he walked away with something even more valuable: insight into the mechanics of one of Britain's most beloved game shows. "It really is a well-oiled machine," Simon admitted. "They do their best to make sure everything is fair. But at the end of the day, it's a game show. Mistakes happen and sometimes they slip through the cracks." The controversy surrounding Max's disqualified answer may have died down, but it served as a reminder to future contestants. If something feels unfair, speak up. Because in the world of The Chase, every answer counts. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.